Greetings. I am 𝐒 Archangel Michael, Warrior of Peace, Angel of Peace, Angel of Blue, and I come today to answer the question that has been posed of why you seem to feel you are going backwards, that everything was going smoothly, that you were finding joy in your life, and now the past that you had thought you had resolved, bits and pieces of it are creeping back in. And so I answer this question and I bring you peace, because it is peace within that you are looking for, is not peace that you have come to terms with your past. Beloved, you are living in a time where layers and layers are being released from all of humanity. Layers of the past are being released so they may be transmuted, so they may find light, so they may find love. And you are a reflection of this. For what you do as one affects the whole. And you as a light worker, as a love holder, as is anyone who is listening to this message, you have come to be a reflection of humanity. In recent times, there have been ships within the earth, ships within the atmosphere that are bringing more and more light into the earth, and thus, invariably, and yes, that will bring up anything that is still lingering. And you say, but Archangel Michael, I'm looking at my life and it could have been so different. You have the power, beloved, to recreate and to form a new life of what it is that you wish. And you may ask, but what about if I have lost a loved one? How do I go on? Why am I missing the one I love so much now when I thought I had come to terms with it? Love, beloved, can never die. What you are finding is that you are asking to go deeper into the connection so that connection may sustain you. And then perhaps there is the question of, I felt so fulfilled. I felt I loved my life, but now I'm remembering all the mistakes I made, and I feel stuck right now with how to move forward. And beloved, we say to you, have you forgiven every part of thy sacred self? Go back to the fundamentals. When you practice yoga, does your teacher not often say, go back to being a beginner again? And you will. Your new poses will flourish because the pose becomes new. Things come in cycles, and you are in a cycle right now when much is coming up at the world to be healed. You term it chaos, and I ask you to look at it with different eyes. Look at it with eyes that say, okay, I acknowledge this. What do I need to do to clear myself out further and come back to a place of balance? And this is where we ask you to become a beginner again, a beginner in your spiritual journey. Are you taking time to be in silence? Are you taking time to sit on the earth? Are you taking time to be above and to just observe what is going on, as though you are a teacher observing the issues a child has, and you speak to that child, you help them understand so the issues may be resolved, and then you encourage that child to begin a new pattern, to step in a new way of behavior, to be cognizant perhaps of wanting to throw a block across the room, of what can one do when instead. And so we ask you to return. The first step is always to love whatever is coming up and think of it as a lost child, to yes, regret what has happened, and to forgive yourself, to especially forgive others that have been part of that dance. And then begin to see a new way where you are in joy, and love will come and bring you that which your heart desires. It has been my joy to come and answer these questions, and there have been many questions that have been posed in this arena. Know that all the questions have the same answer. I send you peace. I send you peace within, peace without. But with the peace, you can then move forward and address that which is troubling thee. Know that I am with you every step of the way. Farewell with love. As we move forward dimensionally in this powerful year of shifts and changes, we come to a precipice of the self. Not the self we have accumulated upon the incarnational highway, but the original blueprint. The one with factory settings, the one free of people and planetary agendas. Like a cosmic set of dominoes, life lines up like it has an agenda and an earpiece as it listens to every thought. Your inner likes, dislikes, and choices show the 4 directions of you in a sacred circle of confusion. It is time to look to the invisible ink of life. What lies beneath the pretty pictures you are shown? All possibilities exist until awareness selects one to experience. Time unwinds herself like a serpentine seductress, as she instructs each of us in the gift of looking between the folding of life. Each of you has been tasked with being human, learning the earth rules, and then learning how to break the rules. You have come to earth to see how the light works from the inside out. If you do not know how the light works, you will never know how the shadow is able to twist the light of this world into a master-layered simulation cascading program. The solid world we experience really isn't solid at all. We are learning to align our thoughts, energies, and creations with the underlying quantum field. Consciously tune in to the energy patterns in life and nature. The physics of miracles shows that our thoughts and intentions send ripples, instructions through this field of light. We are learning to align our thoughts, energies, and creations without conflict or ego. Consciously tune in to the energy patterns around you. Your mind is like a tuning fork. Whatever frequency you tune to will resonate throughout the quantum field. All matter is born of light. All matter is condensed structures of light. Matter is light pretending to be solid. It is literally a light-based mock-up. You are never separate from the light. Your light is slowed down enough to become matter. The universe is pure mind. Light is mind. Matter is light that has been slowed down. Quantum science has proven reality is not fixed as we once thought. It is a conscious, sentient being, and it responds with awareness to all external stimuli. The solid world we experience really isn't solid at all. Matter does not actually exist as we understand. Reality as we know it is made of mind and light in a holographic landscape. Life is a structured simulation of light, an earth hologram that is intact, you can touch, you can feel it, is not just about observing. The source is within, everything visible and invisible. The source reflects itself endlessly, but always remains whole. The hologram itself contains each piece, which continues to hold the whole picture within it. In other words, each piece contains the spirit of the source. Each spark of consciousness is a cell within the same body of light.